Y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing the official initial setup of my Mulberry Postman's Block agenda. This is an A6 planner, and if you've been following me, you know that I've been obsessed with this planner since it came in. I absolutely love it. I post about it nonstop on Instagram lately just because I've been in this planner every day since I got it and the inserts have been coming in. It's just been perfect. So I initially purchased this because it was on sale. I've had my eye on this agenda for a bit. I've been wanting to try A6 for a bit. And then I saw it was on sale after Christmas and I just went for it. And I'm so happy that I did because I absolutely love it. It was somewhat of an impulse decision, but also not since I've had my eye on it. But I just, yeah, I'm so happy that I did it. And I just think A6 is so underrated. I wish I saw more stuff on A6 because I love the size. I think it's the perfect size and I love how wide it is. I love it. With that, this is officially my schedule planner. So I initially was going to use this as a half-hour hourly planner, and I think you'll have seen that. And then I just really started to love the inserts that were in here, and so I placed a few other A6 orders, and now that everything's in, it's why I'm officially doing the setup. But I've tried out different inserts in here as things have been coming in, and I really want to use this right now as my schedule planner. As y'all know, everything on my channel is subject to change. I'm not afraid to switch things up because I typically use a planner based on whatever my life looks like at the time. And so if I feel like it's not working for me, I'll switch back and forth, which I do pretty frequently. But I'm loving this right now and I think it's absolutely perfect. And I have undated inserts in here, so it'll make it easier to go back and forth if I need to. However, I don't see that happening for the foreseeable future, but you know, knock on wood, again, you never know. So let me go ahead and open it up and we can begin. So I want to work on my dashboard game in here. I ordered a few, but I don't know. I want to try something different. I'm really loving the Mulberry dashboards. If you saw my most recent plan with me, I did a quick flip of this and I mentioned how much I love them. I've been using them as dividers until my dividers actually came in. And then I kind of just still want to keep them in here in some capacity. So I have them in here for now. So opening up the agenda, I don't have anything in this pocket. It's kind of honestly hard. Like a sticker sheet wouldn't cover, or would kind of, let me just show y'all. So here's a sticker sheet and I keep everything in the back, one to keep it out of the way. But if I try to put stickers in here, it somewhat covers up the lock. And then, I don't know, I think it works, but I also just don't want it to cover it up. So I might keep stuff in there, I might not. But if you have anything wider, because I feel like your everyday planner stickers are a little bit narrower, it might not, you might not be able to close it. So that's something to keep in mind with what you want to put over here. The back though fits perfectly and there's like a pocket, and then I just have stickers back here. So a lot of storage. I have this Ollie clip. This was a cloth and paper collaboration a few years back. I just love the way it looks in here. I think it goes really well with the interior and it's somewhat in the same scale. And then some Infinite Lotus stickers just attached to here. And then I've been like throwing sticky notes and stuff on here as well, just whatever I need. And then I've been using this to like quickly go into whatever I'm in. So I ordered these top tabs from May Paper Co. And I really love them. They're a frosted design. So I got 3 top tabs, an inbox tab, and then a this week tab. I also purchased some daily inserts, but I haven't put them in here yet because I kind of have a daily system right now that's working. Again, I only ordered undated inserts for this planner, so it works out. I can use them whenever I want to try them out. But for right now, I'm just using the tabs from my paper co. So this first tab is going to be my inbox monthly overview. So because this is my schedule planner now, this is going to be my primary plans. And so we have my monthly, and so these are a month on one page from Infinite Lotus. And then I have a somewhat color-coded system. I'm trying not to stay too neutral on this planner. I want to switch it up, just kind of have fun with it. And I kind of really like it. So I have a few stickers. I think these are also from cloth and paper. And then some from the planner spot, but this is just really where I'm going to come in and put my high level, like what's going on throughout the month plans, anything that's like really important. So we have those, and then I have the full year in here. Paydays, marked birthdays, any different events, different things like that. And then we're still under the first tab, and then we have my inbox. So I have, again, this dashboard from May Paper Co. And then this is the actual vellum dashboard from Infinite Lotus. and then this double-sided mountain one, which I just love and have in all my planners. I just love the layering for this. I love it so much. So I'm gonna order some more inserts from 8LOTUS. I have the single column like checklists in all of my planners, and so this style, I'm gonna order it for A6 because I just love them and I think they're perfect for your inbox, and then they're just so versatile. I can use them for anything else, like random lists, whatever I want to do. So for now, I just have this 2025 year to view calendar insert in here. This came with the planner, and I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but I know I'm gonna use it. I might use it to track books. I don't know, we'll see. But I have this in the inbox for now, and then once those column inserts come in, I'll put them back here. If I do need to like actually use my inbox, I'll just move some of the note inserts up that came with the planner. But for now, I just have the tracker here. But that's the first tab, so just a general overview. And then we go into the weekly section, which is the second tab. Again, the Mulberry cover that comes with the agenda. And then these are the inserts that I initially started with. And that I only saw myself using in here, but again, I just love the size. So these are a week on 4 page. I think they're called like the dual weekly inserts. Again, everything will be linked below, but they're a half-hour layout and I personally love it. So I think the lines are wide enough that I can personally, I feel comfortable writing in it. I don't like feeling like I'm crammed in a planner, which is why I'll move out of my medium ring or my pocket agenda pretty frequently if I feel like I'm constricted. And so in here, even though it's still small, I feel like it's not as constricting. And so I really have been loving this view. And so what's great about these is since it's a week on 4 page, you also have daily tasks. So you have Monday through Sunday, and then you can just write out all your lists. You have your tracker in here, and then you have a note section. So you have all the space for all the detailed planning, which I really, really love. And I feel like this was just so great. I've used this before for academic planning, I believe, in my A5, but I just felt like it was way too much for an A5. There's certain inserts where I feel like it works better for me on a smaller canvas, because sometimes I feel like with A5 it can just be way too large and it feels like overwhelming, kind of like I have to fill it up in a way, or it feels like it's just empty or missing something. So I just like how this fits with my plans and how it works, because even though there's space, I like this view better because I feel like it's not like I don't know, I feel like it's not missing anything. Like I feel like it works size wise. And again, this is just for me, I'm a very visual person, and so I think the proportions really makes a difference to me, which is why I'm always switching in between different sizes, because there's just certain visuals that I need to see, and I'm learning that it's probably also like I need to see it in a specific way. And so this really helps, and I've just again been loving it. So that was the first week. Previous week, and then here is the current week that I'm filming. I am also going to be ordering some dividers. So everything now that I'm adding is just to like kind of improve functionality. For now, I just have this post-it note to easily get into my week. But I am going to order some this week page markers, and I think like a today page marker from 8LOTUS in that order. But here's the current week, and then I like to have a little something here so I can easily flip between the two just to make it easier. So I have that in here, and then here's the current weekly list. And again, just loving it so much. So I have a few weeks in here, and then in the same second tab, since I said this is a weekly section, I have a second type of weekly inserts. So I divided them with this week divider from my paper coat as well, and I can throw sticky notes on here, page flags, tasks, like whatever I want. So I like that this is kind of, you know, versatile. I can also use it as like a bookmark if I want, right? Like I can easily use this instead of here, but I wanted to have 2 weeklies in one section. I liked this idea. I liked using this to separate the 2 different style inserts. And then that way too, when I flip open, I also have like a really pretty dashboard. So I have this dashboard from 8LOTUS. Again, loving it. Initially, I think this is the one that I wanted in the beginning of my planner, but I don't know. I can just love in that Mulberry. We might switch it up, we'll see. But I also like that these dashboards in here, like the main tabs have the Mulberry cover, and then, oh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong one, the Mulberry cover, and then these dividers have the 8LOTUS. So I don't know, I kind of like that, and like there's some like type of consistency with that. So Just something again that I just really like. Okay, so next set of weekly inserts are these week on 2-page inserts. So these are like a Hobonichi style. So you have your weekly overview and then you have grid. And I don't know why, but like I'm obsessed with grid lately and it's just been working really well for me. And so instead of having a week on 1 page, which is what I was initially gonna do in my medium ring, I didn't think I would love these inserts as much as they do. Typically, I love when there's line and structure. So having the blank space, I was very hesitant about ordering these, but I was initially gonna use them for content. And I set up 1 week with content and I was like, oh, I actually kind of really like these. And so I decided to scrap the content idea and just use them as my weekly overview because they just worked. And then I loved just kind of getting a free space to plan out like whatever I need on the side, because like I said, every week is different and so things could change, but having like something that I can easily update and change and make it different, right, for like whatever I might need that following week is going to be really beneficial. So I like the idea that I have structure, but then I also kind of have non-structure in a way, right? Like this will be consistent with like what I put over on this side. So it's like high level tasks, any appointments, different things like that. Like I have a delivery here, right? And then this will change based on the week and based off of what's going on. So for example, I didn't do any academic work, so I only needed really 2 like main sections of my to-do list and my content list. But this week I broke it up into 3. I could put in trackers in here, right? It's just really, I can alter this however I need based on what's going on in the week, and I really like that, but still get that same consistency that I personally love on this side. So these inserts are pretty popular. It's just me, I guess, again with the size, since I think I might have no, actually I don't think I've ever tried these. I've tried something similar in A5 and it didn't work for me, but again I think it's because of that spacing thing that I mentioned. I think the A6 size is just perfect for me with how I like using these. So just have a few weeks in here. Again, since these are all undated, I don't have to use them every week, but I am pretty much using them every week since this is my schedule planner. Whenever I get a new planner, I typically lean towards purchasing undated just in case I don't like them, and that way I'm not forced to use them. And then it's also typically cheaper if you don't end up using it. Purchasing dated is typically cheaper because you get the full bundle, and I think usually it comes out cheaper, which is why I try to lean towards dated. But with something like this where it was a whole new planner, a whole new size, I felt more comfortable purchasing undated. But now I know, like, if I want to continue this layout and system, I can get dated next year or whenever these run out. And if maybe it's like at the half-year mark, I can just do the 2025, 2026 inserts. So that is the weekly overview. And then we have the last tab, and this is just a note section. So this is where I might put the dailies if I end up using them. And then let me just show y'all what they look like, because I do love them. And I do want to try them, but I also tried FC Compact. That was another impulse decision. And I'm really loving that system. I don't want to switch that up too much because it doesn't need to be switched up. And they've been working well, and those are dated, so I prefer to use those. But since these are undated for May Paper Co, and I got like 4 packs of these, since these are undated, I can use them whenever. And so if I do, maybe if I like travel and I only want to take like this planner and I still want to do like a daily plan, I might throw a few in here and use them then. Or if I want to really use my hourly, because right now I've been leaning towards using my hourly for work, and it might stay that way. So I might use this for personal and throw them in here just like right before this tab. And then I'll have monthly, weekly, daily. It really all depends, but as y'all know, I'll always update y'all and share what I do, but that is an option. Otherwise, I just have these note inserts that came with the planner back here. And then I'm using one more of the things as a page lifter. And then back here, just have some stickers. So I have these from Your Everyday Planner. So these are all the Luna shapes. And then I have a beige set to the cream. And then just icons, labels, and just other random stickers that I use primarily in this planner. And then some Infinite Lotus ones as well. It's not clean back here at all, but it works. So again, just more labels to help organize the inserts. And then I have these from Papery Planning, and they're like mini icons, which are also really helpful to have. So there is that. And then I don't know where my highlighter went, but I have been keeping my mild liner in here, and there it is. It fits perfectly. So for the pen loop, if you can fit, if your pen's smaller than a mild liner, then I'll work in here. But I've been just making my mild liner in here, so I always have my highlighter with me. But yeah, overall, that is the setup. Again, I'm just loving this. You'll probably see changes, as we all know, it happens. But I'm really liking these inserts that I'm using. I think it works great. The only thing that I'm not 100% in love with is like the front section. So something with the inbox system will probably switch up. I can just see that happening. Because I'm in love with like this entire section here for the weekly, but this is, I don't know, it's just this front tab that I've been going back and forth on like how I want to set it up. But of course I'll update y'all. And right now it's like working. So if I do find something else works better, then I'll switch it up and then I'll update y'all. But for the most part, I think we're good. So yeah, other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I will have plan with me's in this planner. I will have updated content. I'll do an end of month. I'm not doing an end of month flip since that's coming up pretty soon, unless I do some drastic changes. Otherwise, you'll just see this in the end of month planner system update. But yeah, other than that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.